What's up, sports fans? I'm Roy Wood Jr. That's Michael Kosta. Kosta, the NFL is back, baby. Aaron Rodgers throwing touchdowns, Christian McCaffrey running all over the place, Julio Jones putting up yards, and every single one of them is on my fantasy team. Another win.
Yeah, remind me again why you got the first 20 picks in our league?
Kosta, I don't have time to explain fantasy to you. We can talk about it later.
Hey, I hope so. I'm just happy you let me draft all those kickers. Hey, isn't it great to have football back, Roy? I mean, nothing unites America like football.
Hold that thought, Kosta, because what happened before the Texans-Chiefs game on Thursday, I wouldn't call united.
While the Chiefs did handle the Texans 34-20, it was the action before the game that has social media really talking. Fans were heard booing during a moment of unity involving the players and the coaches from both teams. One fan recorded himself booing.
I'm not here for politics.
Wait, I don't understand this, Roy, because the fans were upset when the players were protesting during the anthem, so the players moved the protest to after the anthem, yet they're still booing. I mean, I don't know. Why are they so upset?
I don't want to be the one to break this to you, Kosta, but I think the fans just don't like what the players are protesting about.
No, that can't be it. Maybe it was their economic anxiety. But look, on another note, it's just sad to see the NFL start in such an ugly way. I mean, booing a moment of unity. I haven't seen that since my wedding.
Yeah, sorry about doing that to you, by the way. That's why I love what baseball is doing right now with sports. No fans in the stands. You can't boo, you can't be racist, and you can see teddy bears take a foul ball to the face.
I have no sympathy for that bear. He didn't even try to catch it.
You know what my favorite moment was of week one, Kosta? It wasn't what was happening on the field. It was Andy Reid fogging up his face mask, trying to see through it, man. Look at him, man. He's all fogged up. Looks like Daredevil, trying to smell the plays.
This is where I think you're wrong, Roy. A fogged up face shield is actually an advantage as a coach because you can draw a play on your face, you know? Cross over my mustache, drop back 5 steps up to the eye, back down to the mole, then do a flank route over the face, around the ear, catch the ball, touchdown, baby.
Anything is possible, Kosta. The NFL wasn't the only exciting news from over the weekend. On Saturday night in tennis, Naomi Osaka won the US Open Women's Championship. But what made even more news is what she was wearing while she did it.
Well, an exciting come-from-behind finish at the U.S. Open. After losing the first set to Victoria Azarenka in just 26 minutes, Naomi Osaka fought her way back to win this year's title. Osaka used her time on the court in her 7 tournament matches to call attention to racial injustice, wearing a different mask for each match, each bearing the name of a black victim of racialized violence.
What a stirring moment. Naomi Osaka wins the US Open Women's Championship while sending a powerful message about ending racial injustice. Kosta, you used to play professional tennis. Have you ever done anything like that?
Win a women's championship? No, Roy. I never got out of the qualifying. But look, I think it's great that Naomi Osaka is using her platform to advocate for justice in the same tradition that other athletes have, like Muhammad Ali refusing to serve in Vietnam, or Colin Kaepernick kneeling in protest against police brutality, or even Peyton Manning raising awareness that Papa John's doesn't just have better pizza, they have better ingredients. And that wasn't political, but it meant a lot to me.
Wait, Peyton Manning was an athlete? I thought he was just like a commercial actor.
He was an athlete. Curling? I think it was curling.
We should double check that. Finally, the NBA, as you know, has had all of their players in a bubble while they complete their playoffs. But it looks like for one particular player, the season might be ending a little early.
Well, Houston Rockets forward Daniel House is the latest NBA player to be accused of breaking bubble protocol. The league says he brought a female COVID-19 testing official into his hotel room. He denies violating any league protocol.
Wow. Daniel House got kicked out of the NBA bubble for having a COVID official in his room. That is not a sentence we would have been able to understand a year ago. But here we are. For the record, Kosta, I think he should have been suspended. That was the right call.
I disagree, Roy. If you're going to break a quarantine, doing it with a COVID tester is the right person to do it with. It's like getting hit by an ambulance. Everything you need is right there. It's pretty smart.
You are completely wrong. The rules are in place for a reason.
Well, maybe, Roy, but what if I told you that it was LeBron James who got kicked out?
Then I would tell you the rules are made to be broken. Because LeBron is in my fantasy league and I need him. I gotta win.
I know. You know what? That reminds me. How come I had to pick Shaq with my first pick? He retired 9 years ago.
Costa, I told you if you want to be in the league and draft active players, you've got to pay the $5,000 fee like everybody else, man. Come on.
All right. Okay, fine. I'll Venmo you.
All right, cool. Throw in the late fee as well.
I'm also looking to trade Reggie Miller. You want to?
Talk to me about it offline.